Hi foodies, today we are doing a delicious weeknight dinner. It's ground beef and macaroni, full of flavor, and you're just gonna love it. Here goes. So the first thing I have is my pot with just a little bit of oil over medium-high heat. And here I have some ground beef. You can use a mixture of Italian sausage and ground beef if you want to, but I'm just using simple old ground beef. That's it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is once we pour that in, start breaking it up immediately. That way you won't get those large lumps in the end. So just keep breaking it up all over, and then we're gonna just sear this, get some color on there. Make sure your heat is not low, because if it's too low you're gonna get gray meat instead of brown meat. In here I have some seasoning. There's oxtail seasoning, all purpose, there's allspice, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, there's some black pepper. Listen, this is gonna be flavorful. And I'm, using those seasonings that we like to use in Jamaica. This dish is kind of similar to a goulash or American hamburger helper, but I'm using a lot of my Jamaican flavors in this dish. My mom used to make this for me. I've added, just a few different things that she didn't add, but she used to make this for me growing up. It's so affordable and it is delicious. So keep breaking up that meat, guys. Move things around. You want to make sure the meat gets brown, and you want to break up any big pieces. While breaking up the beef, sometimes I'll just leave it for a few seconds, just not touch it, just so the heat can really, penetrate the beef and get me some of those brown, crusty, edges. So you can do that, but continue to break up the beef after. As far as the veggies I'm adding to this, sometimes when I make ground beef, I do the veggies first and then add the beef. And sometimes I do this, I brown the beef first, then add the veggies. So it's a matter of preference, okay? So I'm going in with the veggies now. We are adding some beautiful bell peppers. And then we're adding onions. I'm going to be leaving all the details in the description box below the video. If you want to see that list, tap on the down arrow that's beside the video title. Okay, it's to the right of the video title. Just tap on the down arrow. It will open up the description box. So we just saute the veggies for about a minute or two, and then we add the garlic. Now at this point, your heat can be low to medium, all right? Because we are going to be simmering this. So I'm going in with ketchup. And if you're too bougie for ketchup, you can add some crushed tomatoes flown in from Italy or something. But I'm not doing the goulash or hamburger helper, okay? So we're adding just ketchup. And then I'm going in with soy sauce. We're going to add Worcestershire sauce and Grace fish and meat sauce. So stir these together, allow the meat to absorb all of that flavor, and then we'll be adding more ingredients. Listen, this is going to be flavorful, okay? I'll be adding some beef broth to this. And if you don't have beef broth at home, you can use vegetable broth or chicken broth. If you have no broth at home, then one thing you can do is just heat up some water, dissolve a seasoning cube in there, or if you have a pack of ramen noodles, just take out that seasoning packet and dissolve it, okay? Then we're adding scallion and thyme. Jamaicans can't leave out scallion and thyme, right? So we're adding that. Some finely minced Scotchbonnet pepper. And then just give all of this a nice mix. And if it needs anything, go ahead and add anything you need. You might need a little more ketchup or the Grace fish and meat sauce. It's really up to you. If you have pick a pepper sauce at home, that's a really nice Jamaican brand. You can use a little bit of that if you want to. Now we're going to cover this over low to medium heat and cook the pasta. I'm using macaroni. You can use whatever. You can use elbow pasta. You can use penne, whatever you would like. Okay. This is what my mom always used, and I do enjoy it with the ground beef. Now for the pasta, guys, you could actually just add it to the beef right now and just let it cook down in that sauce or that gravy. But you can also cook it separately, okay? While the pasta is cooking, remember to check on the beef, okay? We want it to simmer and we want the beef to be nice and tender and juicy, but we don't want it to dry out. So keep stirring, and you know how saucy you want it to be. You can let it reduce as much as you like, okay? What I love about this pot is that it just keeps everything nice and moist because of the self-basting lid. So check on your pasta, and once it's cooked, you're just gonna drain it. Do not rinse it, because those starches that are on the pasta, they're just gonna thicken the gravy and they're gonna just absorb all those flavors from the beef. So drain your pasta, and you're gonna add it to this. Now at this point, your beef should be good to go after simmering for maybe 5 minutes or so. You can add some cheese if you want to. You don't have to. I added some cheddar and mozzarella. So I have yellow and white cheddar and some mozzarella. That's what I'm going to stir in here. It's not absolutely necessary. My mom never did this. She just made the ground beef really nice and flavorful and saucy. But I'm adding a little cheese, okay? Now, if you had decided to cook the macaroni with the beef in this pot, then you know you don't need to do this step, okay? I cooked it separately, so I'm adding it now. So just add the drained pasta and stir everything together. If at this point you feel like you need to still add more ingredients, don't be afraid. This is a very forgiving dish. It's easy to just work with. You can add some more stuff if you want to, whether it be cheese or some more black pepper, a little ketchup, some soy sauce. But look at that. It is just so gorgeous. You've got some of the colors from the veggies, and you have that nice gravy and the pasta. It's so delicious, guys. Once you stir that pasta in, you really are good to go. That's it. You can sprinkle on some green onions or some parsley and serve this up by itself, or with a salad, or with some steamed vegetables. You could even do garlic bread on the side if you want to, but I just eat this as is. Now here's the thing. If you don't eat beef, you could actually do ground turkey or ground chicken or ground pork with this very same recipe, and you're still gonna enjoy it. It is absolutely delicious. Before you guys go, I want to say a big thank you to all of my subscribers and to everyone who likes, shares, everyone who leaves a comment. It's appreciated. Thank you so much for taking me to 64,000 subscribers. Let's take it to 100,000. I can't wait. Just remember, guys, always share the videos, always interact. That is how you help out your favorite YouTubers, by interacting with each and every video and sharing them. So I love all of you guys. I just want to do a big up to those people who have been really consistent and those people who have been with me for a while. You like, you comment. Thank you. Also, thank you to those folks who are silent watchers. They don't like or comment. Thank you to you guys too. Guys, this list is not complete. There's so many of you, but I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.